First thing I like to do when I wake up, bottle of room temperature water. Always helps the metabolism, digestion, get your day started, wakes you up. Boom. Let's go. So what type of person are you? Brush your teeth at the sink or brush your teeth in the shower? Well, either way, I've got 9 tips for you guys to create a successful day. Number 1, wake up on your first alarm. Don't hit the snooze. And another thing not to do is to start going through your phone and checking messages that happened through the night or from the day before. Set your phone down and get into your morning routine. That gets your mind more active and less focused on the world outside of you. You need to focus on yourself. This is your second tip, is to have like a dry erase board, or maybe you just have a piece of notebook paper. Write down your daily on here, the things that you want to achieve throughout the day. See, like right now, I just check the mail. You don't have to put things like that on your list, just running, checking the mail, simple stuff. The list that you have are special tasks for the day. Take some time and visualize you doing those things. Take some time and visualize you succeeding at doing those things. Boom! I know there's some of you out there that struggle. You have the breakfast battle. I like eggs. I can't eat eggs because of allergies. So I reach my level 1 and I get my protein in the morning. You gotta be putting some type of protein in your body. Eggs are a really good source. There's other options. You know, if you're vegan, you probably already know what source of protein you're gonna use in your body. The level 1 also comes in vegan. So if you're interested out there, hit up the website. I put a link down in the show notes and across the screen. So you done those 3 things. The 4th thing is when you set your plan in action, you're gonna be met with different types of obstacles. Overcome those obstacles, not set everything aside into the next day or the next week. You need to be able to recover and reset, adapt and overcome. And remember, when you have a goal, be vigilant in achieving that goal. So I've got to sit down here, check some emails for my podcast, the Mega Talks podcast, check some emails for my clothing company, Ultimate Expression, check up on my assignments for some classes that I have. And after this, I'm gonna jump in the shower and head over to my private lesson. Private lesson time. Let's hit it. You remember that show MTV Cribs? Well, this is where the magic happens. We got this done. Got that done. Got to do the training videos next. But as you're doing these things, you set your pace. Small victories. Each step, there's steps inside of these steps to accomplishing these things. But give yourself a pat on the back, because the small victories along the way helps build your success throughout the day. And here's some bonus information. Days like when you're around in your house, or if you're working from home, or whatever your situation is, let some light in or go outside. Get like 15 minutes of sunlight. You get your vitamin D. It helps with your mood. Reset, get back on the right path for the day to knock those goals out. So I'm filming this vlog on the day of the Conor McGregor and Donald Cerrone fight. So by the time that you guys see this, it'll already be done. Donald Cerrone, if you watch him fight, he's an awesome fighter. I'm a big fan of his. But one of the things that I see Conor McGregor that where he can cash in is when Cerrone throws his combinations and looks for his kick, that Conor McGregor closes the distance and looks for that either strong sided cross or strong side uppercut, is closing the distance and coming inside the kick when Cerrone kicks instead of backing away. The other one is Conor McGregor, as he jabs, he steps back and lures Cerrone into the counter, then hits him with a straight left hand. A couple of those things. That's why I see McGregor being the strongest. But also, from Donald Cerrone's side, I'd like to see him press Conor up against the cage, cut off his angles on the cage, and put his back up against the cage to strike with him. Make him strike from the corners, press him up, and clinch with him to wear him out in the early rounds. Then he's able to stand with him a little bit more when McGregor's hands are a little bit heavy, and then he has to look for the takedown coming in. Because if you just stand in front of Conor and let him stand all day, he only has one thing to worry about, and those are the punches and kicks. And it's MMA, so we need a little bit more than that to go after Conor with, as you saw Khabib do. But, comment, what'd you think about the fight? All right, give me the last two tips. Eighth on the list is evaluate the day and critique the day. Go back over your power list or your goal list. Look at the things that you've done and critique those. Next step after that, you should plan for the next day. And after you do your evaluation and critique, you know that the success or the failures that you had throughout the day, those go at the top of the list the next day, and continue that. So now I'm gonna finish the items on my list. I'm gonna get this training video knocked out of the way, and I'll catch you guys on the next vlog.